Urgent movement. Princess Leonor officially honored. King Charles and wife arrive in London. The streets of London were alive with familiar sounds, the clatter of carriages, the echo of footsteps, the hum of a city that has carried centuries of royal traditions. It felt like just another day in Britain's capital. But then, something happened that no one saw coming. An urgent movement shook the palace. And it wasn't about King Charles. It wasn't about Queen Camilla. It was about Princess Leonor of Spain. Yes, Spain's young future queen, officially honored in London in a way that left even the British monarchy pausing in awe. But here's the twist. This wasn't just another ceremony, another diplomatic visit. This moment was layered with hidden meaning, political weight, and royal emotion that stunned both Madrid and London. Why would King Charles and his wife arrive personally to share this moment with Leonor? And what did this honor truly mean for her, and for the balance of power across Europe's monarchies? To understand why this ceremony shook the world, you need to look deeper. Leonor isn't just Spain's heir. She represents the new face of monarchy in a time when royal families are more scrutinized than ever before. Every smile, every word, every gesture she makes is read as a statement, not just for her family, but for the crown she will one day wear. And London knows it. Britain knows it. That's why this visit mattered. For centuries, the ties between the Spanish and British monarchies have been woven with both rivalry and alliance, moments of unity and moments of distance. Today, that history collided with the present. Picture the scene. Princess Leonor, poised, graceful, stepping into the halls of London, her presence commanding attention beyond her years. King Charles, known for his careful diplomacy, choosing to make her honor not just a Spanish matter, but a British recognition as well. And Queen Camilla, standing by his side, sharing in this symbolic gesture. But why now? Why this urgency? Why this sudden move that left Europe whispering? The answer lies in timing. Leonor is at a pivotal moment in her life. Having completed key stages of her education, taken on her first major royal duties, and proven her strength to her nation, she now stands at the gateway of international recognition. By honoring her in London, Britain wasn't just applauding her accomplishments. It was signaling something much bigger, that Leonor is already being embraced as a global royal figure. But here's where it gets even more intriguing. Behind the applause and ceremony, whispers of strategy echoed through the halls. Was this Britain's way of securing a closer bond with Spain as Europe faces political shifts? Was this King Charles's attempt to reinforce the monarchy's relevance by tying the Windsor legacy to the rising star of Spain's future queen? And what about Leonor herself? How did she feel in that moment? For years, she has carried the weight of expectation, the eyes of Spain watching her every step, the constant comparisons to her parents, King Felipe and Queen Letizia. Now, in London, she wasn't just Spain's princess. She was Europe's rising monarch, standing shoulder to shoulder with one of the oldest reigning crowns in the world. Her words, though few, carried weight. Observers noted her calm tone, her measured language, her ability to blend youthful humility with royal confidence. A quality so rare, so striking, that even seasoned diplomats remarked on it afterward. And King Charles's reaction, more telling than any speech. Reports say he looked at Leonor not just with the eyes of a fellow monarch, but with the recognition that she represents the very future of European royalty, young, modern, and unshakably prepared. Yet, the palace atmosphere was not without tension. Every grand honor carries hidden stories. Some wondered, did Britain risk overshadowing its own heirs, William and Kate's children, by placing such a spotlight on Leonor? Was this an act of unity, or subtle competition? For Spain, however, the symbolism was clear. Leonor's honor in London was not just a personal milestone, it was a declaration of Spain's enduring place on the world stage. And for those inside the Spanish royal circle, the pride was immense. King Felipe reportedly viewed the ceremony as validation, proof that his daughter was being embraced internationally as the rightful heir, ready to carry Spain into a new era. But every answer opened a new question. What doors would this honor unlock for Leonor? Would it pave the way for even stronger Spanish-British cooperation? Would it lead to more visibility for her beyond Europe? Or was it the start of subtle rivalries between royal houses as the younger generation begins to rise? And then came the moment that truly left everyone speechless. As Leonor and King Charles exchanged a few quiet words away from the cameras, royal watchers leaned in. No microphones caught the exchange, but lips were red, and speculation filled the air. Did Charles offer advice? Did Leonor share her vision for Spain? Or was it a personal acknowledgement, a quiet passing of wisdom from one monarch to the next? The truth may never be fully known. But one thing is certain, the world saw not just a princess honored, but a queen in the making embraced by one of the most iconic monarchies in history. From the clinking of glasses at the London banquet to the silent bows of courtiers, everything about the ceremony spoke of significance. The urgent movement wasn't just in the schedules or the sudden arrival of the British royals. It was in the shift of perception, the recognition that Princess Leonor is no longer just Spain's heir. She is Europe's future. And as the night in London drew to a close, and the royals retreated behind palace doors, the whispers did not fade. They grew louder. What does this mean for Europe's monarchies? What alliances are being forged behind closed doors? And most importantly, how will Leonor herself carry the weight of this recognition moving forward? Because in that one urgent moment, everything changed. Spain's young princess became more than a royal daughter. She became a symbol, a force. A queen in waiting not just for her country, but for a world searching for stability, grace, and hope in its monarchs. And this is only the beginning.